Hey everybody, it's Gay the Rock Busey, and I'm back with more Tales in Symphonia. Okay, now, I don't know where to begin with my problems right now. You see, a couple days ago, I recorded all the audio I needed, and the video. I did everything I needed to do. Now, you know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. I record my audio and my video separately, as I do for all my stuff. But what happened here is, guess what happened? The audio recorded over the video. Now, normally I wouldn't say that's a bad thing, but when I recorded over the video, it knocked out all the sounds on the video. So now I have to record everything again. Looking wonderful. Right? Okay, so before we start today, alright, nice little sequence here, I decided to take a look at, no, that's not what I want. I decided to do some research on the titles themselves, on what all the titles do in the game. And I actually found a list online that tells you what the titles do. So I'm going to tell you Lloyd's two titles and what they give you when you use them. So Noob Comboist. Let me see if I can just find it here. Noob Comboist gives you 3 strength and 2 accuracy. That's not too bad. And I don't know what that word says. Tactical Slash. Okay. And Tactical Slash gives you 2 health and 2 strength. Now, I would prefer to have 2 extra health, because that actually does help. But it doesn't actually tell you. I'm gonna assume I'm not too sure how that actually works. Like, it's not telling me the difference in the stats itself, but that's what this thing I found from Google says. So, since it's the only information I can actually find, we're gonna go off that. Now, you see, that was the last one I had, so I'm very kind of pissed off about that, because I actually had everything recorded, and we were at the next part of the game. Had to redo it all. So we're back here where we started. Okay, so we're gonna go back up to the house. Now, I find that I have a tendency to go on rants and then just kind of completely drift off into whatever. Wait, what? I have too many apples on apparently. There, fixed problem. Okay. So I have a tendency to drift off into rants and never finish them. So that's not good. So I thought it would be a good idea to kind of put myself onto one topic, top of that topic, and then from there, oh, hold on a minute here, I haven't done this yet. So we're gonna use a magic lens on these guys. Oh god! They just jumped at me! Wow. So, I know what you're thinking. It's not so much of not that much of a problem, right? You had to sit there and record all the footage again. I mean, at least you didn't have to go all the way back and play through the game. I had to go back and play the entire game today, redo everything. Oh boy, that's not good. Redo everything again, just so I can get back to this point where I am at now. Luckily, it wasn't like halfway through the game, or that would have really, I would have just said, sort of, screw it, and said, oh well. But, you know, what else could I do? So awesome. Right. Just as I expected. I got a mushroom from the feeding mushroom. Huh. That would make logical sense. And I still need, so much more. Okay, so we're going over here. I think we get that. Whoa. If you're wondering if the chest change every time you start a new game, no, the chests are always the same. Apple gel, yay! Okay. So I could take a risk here and beat some more guys up. I'm not too sure if I should or not. I think I will, because Lloyd has 51 life, 51 before he his next level, and we can get some extra experience before we move on. Which would be really nice, because of our comes the next is very difficult. So topics I should talk about. Well, how about we talk about one that I have a really generally interest in, and that's League of Legends. There's been a lot of changes to League of Legends, and I think some of them are really good to really bad. And that means the more they update it and the more they change the legends, the harder it is for me to do a video. The video I want to do on Shyvana. I mentioned it back at episode. I don't remember episode. I don't remember what episode it was. But I was gonna do an episode where I reviewed every build I've done with Shyvana. I've done like 5 builds for her. She's my favorite character in League. I know how to play her so well. Get that? Oh, 500 gold. Can't go wrong with 500 gold. off topic again. And I decided to, like, it's hard for me to actually work on her because of all the updates that you're doing to her. Like, they just changed her recently. A long time ago, if you guys don't know how her abilities work, her ability used to give armor piercing, but now it doesn't do that anymore. I can't remember how it worked. That's because the way her abilities used to work is that her fireball would give 15% armor reduction to the target, which means anybody who hit that target did more damage to them, which is awesome, right? Well, that was a problem apparently, because apparently her fireball was overpowered. But in the regards of that, she was actually really good at, well, doing damage by herself. She could actually do really good dueling. But now they kind of nerfed it a bit. They changed how it works, and now you do more damage based on how much health the target has. Which is awesome, mind you. I mean, if the target has lots of health, you do way more damage. But then you need to worry about more stuff like Black Cleaver or other stuff like that. And that's the part that's kind of hard. So if there's someone that actually like who's out there, just like, oh, that's interesting. I don't want to always like that. I will make it. I'm still working on it. I'll probably do some more work on it tonight. Oh, but as of right now, I'm not doing it. So I'm going to talk about. I think I'm going to talk about League of Legends a bit more for a short time here. I'm the kind of person who tries to understand, who plays a lot of roles in League, and I find that League of Legends as a community is very hard to play with, and a lot of people will get this because I play with people who are really good at certain roles. But when they go into another role, they're not that great at it. That's everybody, because, you know, when you get used to one role in League, it's hard to get into another. I mean, I mainly play 80s, I mainly do support. Oh, hold on there. I think you should talk about it. Oh, okay, it doesn't talk here. Hi, Mom, I'm home. I wasn't sure if I was talking there or not. But I just, it's hard to get into the next role. Like, I play a lot of support. I play support, jungle, mid, tank, top, and ADC. I do, like, every role in the entire game. And I think my worst roles would probably be, tank, and, I guess mid, because I don't do them enough, because the roles are always called. Everybody always calls them. Nobody ever wants to do if you're gonna get into League of Legends, learn how to play supports first. It's very easy. Apparently, a lot of girls. I'm not being sexist here. I'm not being sexist. A friend of mine who was a girl who actually does play League. Shout out to Rosie. Plays a lot of support, and she says that a lot of girls play support. It's a very easy class to do. So, and you learn how to I guess you learn how to do it. So if you learn, I think people need to learn, if you want to learn how to play League, get into a role that you think will suit you better. Like, watch some videos and find which video, which kind of lane you think you're the best in. Like, if you're really good at, like, if you find yourself you like to beat things up and you want to go top lane, if you want to be really tactical or sneaky, then maybe you want to go to the jungle, or maybe you want to just be an all-out powerhouse and go mid and just snipe things. Or maybe the kind of person who just likes to sit back and just help people and can be support. It's a hard game to play, I find. Okay, so we're going to enter a cutscene here. There's nothing you can really do around here. Nothing. Wow, this is a second lag. Actually, I like the way they set up the environment around here. Yeah, side note here. The way it all looks is really nice. Okay, this is going to be a while. So let me see. You know, we're 10 seconds in? Or 10 minutes in? Can't tell. Okay.
Welcome back.
Hi, Dad. Say, is there any chance you could make me a key crest?
Why do you need a key crest all of a sudden?
I met someone today who has an X-sphere without a key crest. An X-sphere without a key crest is bad for you, right? Or wait, don't tell me that it's too late. Once you've attached an X-sphere without a key crest to your body.
Nah, not at all. But even removing an X-sphere that lacks a key crest is dangerous. So, the only thing to do is make an accessory out of inhibitor ore and carve the charm into that, making it into the key crest instead.
Huh. And then it'll be okay, huh? Then...
Just a minute. The X-sphere with no key crest that you're talking about. Who has it?
Huh? A traveler? A traveling mercenary.
Baloney. X-spheres are basically only used by Desians. If you took one from a Desian, it should already have a key crest on it.
Well...
Dwarven vow number 11. Lying is the first step to the path of thievery. Tell me the truth. Why do you need a key crest?
I met someone at the ranch today who had an X-sphere equipped without a key crest.
You went to the ranch?
I'm sorry. A bunch of stuff happened and...
You didn't let the Desian see your X-sphere, did you?
No, don't worry, I made sure. But why is it so important to hide this thing? The mercenary that came to the village today wore his right out in the open.
Your X-sphere is special.
Special? Is it different from the ones the Desians have equipped?
That X-sphere is your mother's keepsake. The Desians killed your mother in order to take it from her.
They did?
I told you about how I found you at the cliff near the ranch, right? Their mother was still conscious at that time, so she explained everything. There's no doubt about it.
Why didn't you ever tell me?
If I had, you'd have run out and tried to take revenge on the Desians. The Tower of Salvation appeared today. Just leave the rest to collect. That'll take care of the Desians too.
But still...
Don't get involved with the Desians. Your mother protected you and that X-sphere with her life. Don't go throwing either away.
So will you make me the key crest?
What? Have you been listening at all?
Yeah, I heard you. But you can't expect me not to do anything now that I know. Ah, you don't have to hit me!
Sorry for interrupting, but quick side note, he didn't hit you. You just jumped like a foot away. He didn't even touch you.
Oh, let me guess. You heard that just now?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you? The water is way too fucking loud!
I'm sorry. Because of me, you...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
Lloyd,
You should go speak to Colette. We'll wait here.
Okay.
Lloyd, let's go up to the terrace.
Okay, so before you now, when you get to this point here, there is an option that you can pick. You can pick sure or just a minute. If you say sure, you'll automatically go and talk to Colette, and you will automatically do. Yeah, you'll automatically go and talk to Colette. But if you actually say just a moment, you can go and talk to everybody else. So that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna say this doesn't change any part of the story. It doesn't influence anything. If anything, it just gives you more character development. So if you just want to say, no, screw those guys, then just go straight to Colette. You can. So what I'm gonna do though is we're just gonna go and see what everybody else wants.
Just a minute.
Does anyone else wants to talk?
I'll be waiting on the bench.
The Desians are half-elves, right? So does that mean half-elves are responsible for your mother's death? Well, not all half-elves are bad, or Desians, right? I don't care if they're half-elves or not. Yeah. I go for it. How fast? Okay, there we go. I'll walk very slowly. I have to, like, gently nudge the control stick just to walk in the slightest bit. Whose gravestone is this? Now, I'm looking at voice screen right now. Ah! Hold on. Whose gravestone is this? You heard, right? It's my mother's. Is your father alive? I don't know, but Dirk is my dad. Yes. That was a careless thing to ask. I'm sorry. You're going to leave tomorrow too? Why, are you going to miss me? Of course. Thank you. But by the way, did you finish Colette's present? It's almost done. Totally lying. Oh, well, I'm sure it'll be fine. You're at least good at craftsman's work. I can't speak. My tongue just went. Hold on. Pull my tongue. There we go. Do both of you talk like that? My tongue. I can't speak. Sorry, my tongue was like. Are you done? Yeah.
I'm sorry for not finishing your birthday present in time.
It's okay. Don't worry about that.
But this sort of thing is special because you get it on your birthday, you know?
Well then, will you just wish me happy birthday?
Of course. Happy birthday.
Thanks. I'm glad I was able to live to this day.
What are you talking about? You're going to keep on living and regenerate the world.
Yeah.
So, about tomorrow. I can't come along with you, can I?
Well, it's just that the Desians will be after us, and it's gonna be a dangerous journey.
Desians. Up till now, I always thought my mom died in an accident. But she was murdered by Desians. Now that I know the truth, there's no way that I could keep living in a village that has a treaty with them.
I understand. We're leaving tomorrow at noon. So would you come to the village around then?
Okay, you got it. Now I'll be able to see you become an angel with my own eyes.
Yeah. So Lord Remiel really is my father. I'm the child of an angel.
Does it matter?
Quick thing to note here. Sorry to interrupt again. I'm trying not to do this. I realized my last episodes that I redid the audio, and I talked over a lot of the footage, and I know people don't like doing that. People don't like hearing that. Because even in, they got slack and Grain Gums for doing it. I realized, even I did it. I'm like, shut up! I just want to hear the fucking story! So, I'm gonna try to cut down on my swearing. And I'm gonna try being the main word here. I'm not putting too much effort into it, am I? But I don't like talking over the audio when cutscenes are playing. But just one side note. The way my capture card captures it gets really pixely sometimes. And I just looked over on my screen right now, and I realized how beautiful it looks right now compared to the one on the TV. I like the way. If you actually play it, when you're playing Tales of Symphonia, and you look at the two screens here side by side, the moon in this one, it looks a lot more pixelated, but it somehow looks more beautiful. I like the way it just stands out in this entire scene, where on the one on front of me on my actual TV screen, it just looks kind of dull, and the characters stand out more. But in this one, the moon kind of has this nice little texture to it. It looks really nice. I just wanted to put that out there.
Regardless of who your real father is, you're still you. Nothing's changed. You just have two fathers. Just think of yourself as being lucky for having more than most people do.
I suppose you're right.
World regeneration, huh? It's kind of exciting.
Yeah, releasing the seals, becoming an angel, then finally...
Finally?
Nothing. Anyway, if we go to the Seal of Fire, I'll get to see my father again. I'm going to do my best.
Yeah, me too.
Are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm coming. See you later.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, time to make that present.
It's finished. Okay, I better go and have a talk with Dad. Okay, so I just realized how to read my timing clock, and it's been 22 minutes. I'm gonna stop this right here. And next time in Tales of Symphonia, we will go and meet Colette and go and help her on her world regeneration.